Hey, welcome inside this episode of Zippity's Garage. It is Memorial Day, and as such, we're taking a ride over to Cherry Hill, New Jersey, to the Silver Diner to attend my local Corvette Club's annual Memorial Day breakfast car show. So let's jump in the C7 and let's hit the road. Hey, welcome inside this episode of Zippity's Garage. It's happy Memorial Day to everybody. It is Monday morning, Memorial Day 2023. You can see where I am at this morning. We are out at the Silver Diner in Cherry Hill, New Jersey. Gonna pan back around. That is the Cherry Hill Mall right across Route 38 here. And we are out at the Silver Diner with the original Garden State Corvette Club hosting our annual Memorial Day car show. So thank you to all the men and women, the families of those men and women that made the ultimate sacrifice so that we can enjoy our freedoms today and every day. So with that said, before we get out into the car show, we're at a diner. So you know what? You guys know I worked in food service for all those years, so I gotta go say hello and thank you to all the people here at the diner. Here's hard-working Fred. Fred's the manager here. And look at all the men and women in the back here. Guys, give me a hell yeah back there. How's everybody doing this morning? You guys are all working hard. And awesome milkshakes. The wait staff, you got service up here at the bar. And like I said, expediters are kicking butt here this morning. We filled this place up. How you guys doing today? Good. Awesome, awesome. So the Silver Diner will play host to multiple car shows throughout the year. So they got their milkshake machine back over here. So be sure to check out the Silver Diner in Cherry Hill, New Jersey, as well as other locations around Maryland and DC. But in the South Jersey area, there's a show here on Memorial Day today, and then also on 4th of July and Labor Day. And then they also do a couple other shows throughout the year as well. Hello, ladies. We're out here getting the show set up, but you see, show wouldn't be possible without our sponsors. Sioka Corvette. Hey, I know these guys. If you missed the last video, I now work here. I am the newest Corvette sales specialist. You can see, got the badge, or got the shirt on today. They are open, so thank you to Sioka for allowing me to cover the show today. Corvettes at Carlisle, American Collectors Car Insurance, agreed value insurance for any classic car, and even your 2023, as long as it's not a daily driver. And Auto Direct Corvettes, used Corvettes and used muscle cars, and really, really nice high-end vehicles as well in Edgewater Park, New Jersey. But like I said, Memorial Day, huge thank you to all the veterans and the first responders that have helped us out throughout the years. And this is our brand new club trailer that we are making a debut of it here this weekend. So this side is done up in red. The other side is done up in yellow for a really nice look. And then you've got all the different generations that are represented throughout the Corvette history. And this trailer was made possible by a donation from the Hess and Helen Klein Foundation. So thank you to them for allowing us to get this trailer all set up. And here's one of our club members' cars. Beautiful, beautiful 58, if I'm not mistaken. Ron has owned this car for nearly 50 years and just got a new exhaust system on it. And he told me he was bringing it out today. So I said, we're gonna put it in a place of honor here at the front of the show. But an absolutely beautiful representation of what a C1 Corvette looks like. So we've got our awards all set up here, ready to go for all our trophy winners. Big shout out to Colorcraft Sign Company for taking care of our trophies. We got the Vineland Veterans Home out here this morning. How are you guys? So be sure to check them out. Like I said, it's like a 5-star hotel for our veterans down in Vineland, New Jersey. Thank you to Cy and them for helping us out. Got a t-shirt vendor, hats and so forth, and it's just not Corvette stuff. There's all kinds of stuff under here. So I'm gonna try and get as much coverage as I can, fighting the DJ music, but I already had the drone up in the air, so we'll get some coverage of the drone as well as I focus in on a couple of the really cool vehicles that are here. But Memorial Day, gotta pay homage to our Humvees that are out there across the desert and so forth. But here's one that's now in civilian duty, the big American flag on it. Really cool setup. take a look inside as well. American flag for a headliner. I love that. Really, really cool. So we're gonna walk around, check out. There's a Jeep over here I want to get too. Excuse me as we walk by the DJ speakers. Cool WRX. So here's the Red Baron from Snoopy lore. I love it. For the younger or older viewers might know who Snoopy is. The younger may not know exactly who Snoopy is. Peanuts character, but he was always fighting the Red Baron. Really, really cool Jeep. We wanted to make sure is this yours as well?
Yes, sir.
All right, thanks for bringing it out this morning. Tell me a little bit about it. What inspired the Jeep build?
Okay, so when I first got the Jeep, it was going to be Deadpool.
Nice.
But then it was like Deadpool,
Right,
like 5 billion Deadpool. So about 5 years ago, we lost my dad to cancer. And he had a tow truck called the Red Baron.
Nice.
And everyone knew, all the kids in the neighborhood knew. It was jacked up F-250s. My wife's like, pay homage to it. Pay homage, yeah. So I called my mom, she goes, yeah, go ahead for it.
That's awesome.
And it became the Red
What
Baron.
was your dad's name?
Larry Mertz. He used to run Larry's Mobile in Haddonfield, and he worked for, name's got to be a couple of companies, but.
All right, well, hey, thank you very much for bringing it out here this morning. I love it. I'm going to take a little bit closer look. And
we got a bed in the back.
We got the bed in the back, nice. And he's got the ducks up front as well. It's a Jeep thing, boys and girls. Really cool wrap on this thing with Snoopy. And like you said, he's got a bed back here. Oh, look at that. You can take a nap at a car show. Very, very cool. So it's even cooler now that I know he's paying homage to his father. This is really, really nice. You got the flags, don't tread on me as well. Really, really cool stuff. Another neat car that I caught my eye, the 427 Cobra over here. Want to capture this as well. Really good looking car with the black, silver, and red striping on this thing. Beautiful, beautiful. 351 Windsor, stroke to 475. Engine bay signed by Jay Leno and Danica Patrick. That's pretty cool. There's Jay Leno's signature with that signature chin logo on it. Really, really cool car. Check out the inside. Oh, this got an aftermarket stereo in it. Really, really cool build. Carroll Shelby signature over there on the glove box. It's on the floor. Really cool car, guys. Thanks for bringing it out today. Yep. That's what's neat about this. You're going to get everything on wheels, not just American muscle and old stuff. You've got new stuff. And speaking of new stuff, not really, I guess you can call it a muscle, right? It goes fast, but we got a Tesla here on display as well. So again, really neat gray, the dark blue, I guess, the slate color with a white interior, and it has the fighter jet steering wheel in it. Very, really cool. So this thing will get up and go. It just doesn't make any noise when it does it. Something that'll make some noise. We got a Z28 here, a Chevelle SS. Again, half the fun about this thing is when we work these shows and we do the parking, we get to see a lot of these cars come past us and drive and listen to them. You know, the camshafts, just the headers that are on some of these cars, the exhaust note that they emanate. Really, really cool. Supercharged Hemi, C8 Corvette, a little bit of AKA Spider-Man blue exterior with a red interior. Pretty cool setup with the Elkhart Lake blue with a two-tone torch red interior. Oh, and he's got the rear engine compartment all decked out as well. Really neat. And like I said, this isn't just American stuff, guys. Here we got a beautiful 325i BMW convertible and a John Cooper Works Mini two-door coupe, which is a really, really fun car. I miss my Mini. Wish I still had it. But hey, driving a Corvette's nothing to sneeze at either. But this owner did the same thing I did. Upgraded the steering wheel with a carbon fiber piece. Really nice on this John Cooper Works Mini. A lot of work done to the motor as well. Nice representation of what the Mini Cooper is. So we've got probably 10, 12 rows of cars here, easily that many. I'm gonna try and capture as much as I can, so let's take a walk. And I got to come over and say hello to these guys over here. You've watched my videos in the past, you recognize these guys, Glenn and Brandon. How are you guys? How you doing, man? Give me 5. There you go. I like the shirt, Silver Diner. How are you, sir? Excellent, excellent. So if you watch the channel in the past, we've seen these guys out at Corvettes at Carlisle. They were celebrity picks everywhere across South Jersey and central Pennsylvania. These guys well representing their beautiful C4 in aqua blue. Is that the color? Aqua blue, right? Aqua blue. And who details it, Brandon? Who details this sucker? My man Brandon does. Thanks, guys. Great seeing you, man. All right, we'll see you around. So yeah, aqua blue metallic, really, really nice car. You don't see this color every day at a car show. From 1994, he added the ZR1 wheels to it. Really, really nice color on the C4. Really nice job. Parked next to him, look at the motor in this Z28. Jeez. And right next to the Z28, a Volkswagen Bug. Like I said, a little bit of everything here from the automotive world. And that's what's really cool about this show. You never know what's going to show up. Cool little Bug. Behind it, a big Chevy Bel Air with just a little bit of patina on it. That is real, and it's patina, guys. It's not a wrap. You know, there's guys that are wrapping cars to make it look this way. This is real, exactly. And it's only original once. And here's an example of it being original, man. It looks cool. Yeah. Guy in front of me said, you can smell the car from here. That doesn't come through on the video, but you can smell it.
Right.
And it's a great smell. Exactly. Exactly. Really, really neat. Ford pickup truck, Chevy Camaro. There's another Bug over here. Like I said, I'm going to go over and check out the Bug because you don't see these things every day. They are the people's car as they were advertised years ago. And I believe this is a Super Beetle, which may get at the fuel injection, and it's one of the newer ones, a convertible. Newer one. It's probably 1979, so that's new when it comes to Volkswagen Bugs, let me tell you. A couple Corvettes lined up here. These guys all came in together. And again, everything on wheels. We got a Ferrari right next to a C8 Corvette. So a little bit of difference in years though. This is a 2001, so over 20 years of difference between this car and the car next to it. Like I said, 20-year-old Ferrari still holds up and looks wonderful. Convertible, 360, and you can see that motor in the back here. Absolutely gorgeous car. Is this yours? Congratulations, man. Thanks for bringing it out today. We do appreciate it. So, like I said, you get everything on wheels out here today. And like I said, but with the C8, you can get a soft set of golf clubs back here. Can't do that in the Ferrari, but I tell you what, you can go a hell of a lot. You can go real fast in one of these Ferraris, as well as this new C8 Corvette. Some guys from Lakes here. How are you, sir? Good to see you guys. How are you guys? Thanks for bringing the cars out today.
Yeah, thanks for parking us together.
Absolutely. You arrive together, we'll get you parked together. Good stuff. So that's what I said. The hobby's all about it. You know, we got friends here that come in together. You got a guy in a Corvette, a guy in a Ferrari, and a guy in a Saturn Sky. I love the Saturn Sky, and this guy also came in with him in the Grand Sport. Saturn Sky was such a cool car, with sister car to the Pontiac Solstice, which I believe we do have a Solstice here. I saw a silver one when we came in, but I love the Saturn Sky. Such a cool build. And let's see, if I find the Solstice, I'll be sure to get it on camera. But again, neat stuff. Old Chevy, look at this thing. Old Impala, red. Look at, oh my, that's a lot of red paint, boys and girls. And look at the beautiful interior in this, the houndstooth red and white interior. Oh, this is beautiful. And there's just all this red paint and all the chrome bright work on this thing. This is stunningly gorgeous. The straight lines on it. Wow, really nice. I give these owners a ton of credit for maintaining these beautiful automobiles. This one's from 1960. Very cool. Another group of friends that are out here hanging out today from Facebook. How are you, sir? Good to see you, man. Thanks for coming out, guys. We appreciate it. You've seen them up at the Corvette Takeover and other Corvette events across New Jersey, so they travel well. So thank you, guys.
Got an extra ZO6
Z06 hanging around? No extra Z06s down at Sioka. I wish I did, trust me. Good seeing you guys. So yeah, they know that I started down at Sioka, and yeah, I wish I had an extra Z06 laying around. Modified trucks, look at this, big old Mercedes RV. You go to the restroom, you can do that here. Really, really beautiful RV from Mercedes that's out here at the show. Really cool. Spin back around, bunch of Kais that came in as well. A couple Z28s. All right, here we go. Cadillacs, we got these things kind of parked side by side because these things to put in a parking spot would be a little bit of a chore. So we let these guys park along the curb island curb here so they don't have to do a lot of navigating to get these things in and out of the parking spots. Not the easiest thing to do. I knew we had a Solstice here, so here we go. Here's the Solstice, and this is the hardtop version. This is even more unique and rare than the convertible. You can see almost like a miniature shooting brake style coming back with the hardtop. Really neat car. Like I said, you don't see a lot of the hardtops. Heck, you don't see a lot of the Solstices, let alone the hardtop. So 1 in 39 in that color, one of 1,265 that were produced in the hardtop body style. Really cool. A lot of neat stuff, and I knew I saw that Solstice because when we were parking cars, we're like, oh, we need to put one here on the end. This was a nice little parking spot for the GXP Solstice. Again, another really cool car. You don't see many of the GXP versions of the Solstice. So we've got a GXP Solstice here, we got a hardtop here, and a Saturn Sky as well. So really nice representations of the small GM convertibles out at the show today. Lots of Dodges, guys from Sinister Mopar, they're here. Scat Pack, Challenger, Charger, and he takes care another Scat Pack, Sinister Mopar. Be sure to check them out on Facebook and so forth. They do an unbelievable job with the Preston and Steve Camp Out for Hunger. So there we go. You got the Sinister Mopar right across the window. Really, really good group of guys and gals. Yo, there he is. How are you, man? Good to see you. I'm pumping your Preston and Steve donations too, man. So awesome.
Thank you so much.
Now, are you guys hosting a show this year to benefit the Preston and Steve show?
Oh, we might be. I know we did Clementon Park the last couple of years.
Correct. Yep.
But you know, anything's possible, man.
All right. Well, keep me posted if you do. Shoot me a message, and I'll be sure to pop it up on my Instagram and YouTube to get as many people out there as we can. I know last year we ran into the rain down at Clementon, but people still showed up, and you guys donated a couple tons of food. So
Yeah, we're looking forward to it.
thank you, man. Great seeing you. Thanks for coming out.
Thank you.
So again, it's the fun of the hobby, man. This is so much fun. I absolutely adore it and enjoy it. Volkswagen, really cool VW out here. And it's a 06 Jetta. Really, really nice. And I'm imagining, a car like this, it may not be super collectible. I bet you this might be his everyday driver, but to have it this clean and that representative in that shape is really, really cool. Chevelle SS from '66 with a 396 under the hood, all the chrome. Beautiful, beautiful car. Grand National parked next to him with the T-tops out. Gotta love it. The T-tops are out of the Grand National. Bright sunny day on Memorial Day today. Beautiful, beautiful day. Mentioned the VWs. We've got two of them here.
We're back here.
This one featuring Baby Yoda. So a little bit of homage to Baby Yoda. I love the guys that do the different motifs and so forth. And then we got a VW bus from 1977. The Volkswagen Type 2 Camper. Really, really cool. You stick my head in here and I wonder what it'll smell like. I wonder. Let's see. Really cool. Oh, look at that. The passenger seat spins back around. So we just showed you that Mercedes RV. This is a little bit different type of RV that you can go out and enjoy and take a long weekend trip, drive cross country with the camper top up. Really, really cool. These things have skyrocketed in volume over the last couple of years.
I think there's flyers going
We're getting
around.
back close to the DJ, so starting to fight that. Mach 1 Mustang.
Near the end of July.
Nice looking car.
St. Paul's will be the last Saturday.
The
in
Rambler,
July.
we've seen this one in the past as well. This, I believe, was highlighted in one of somebody's TV show somewhere along the lines. But really cool Rambler Classic. You don't see these things every day. And we got our MG out here today. Austin Healey Sprite. I'm sorry, not an MG. I know there's an MG here. A buddy of mine brought it. But the Austin Healey Sprite from 1966. So again, Another continent represented with the British cars on display. Back up towards the disc jockey. Got a beautiful Maserati on display here from 2014. One of 3,500 GTs sold worldwide in 2014. Convertible, dark blue with the beige camel interior. Really, really beautiful representation of what that looks like. GTO, convertible, blue, bright red Corvette over here. And then these guys were some of the early risers and got here early in the car show. But we got a really cool, beautiful Porsche. I don't even want to guess at what the value of these things are, because these have been skyrocketing over the last few years. And this one's modified to include a bunch of racing equipment. Looks really nice looks really nice, period, but let alone for a race car that I assume has seen some track time. This paint is gorgeous on this 911. You see the race seats in it, manual 5-speed transmission, really, really nice. Roll bar in the back, and that's not factory exhaust, let me tell you that. Thing sounded great as it rolled in here. Nice, nice representation. Then you get into some of the custom Corvettes. This C7, I guess I won't say is over the top, but man, it is over the top. I love all the customization that he's done to this car. Watkins Glen Gray with a lot of red accents. 2015 Coupe. Misty is what it's referred to as. Lots of nice red accents on this particular car. And then we've got a Challenger here done up with a M&M's theme. So again, another fun way to have fun in the car hobby is getting out and just having fun and enjoying your cars. That's what this hobby is all about. All right, so we're now back behind the diner with some of the, I won't say late entries, but if you get here a little bit later, listen, you can still get some premium parking. This parking is right behind the diner. You're still in earshot of the disc jockey. And, we try and play nice with Kohl's. Kohl's is unbelievable to us. Allows us to use the parking lot over here. So we got these lots filled as well with a bunch of cars. And like I said, spectators are still rolling in as I see a car coming driving through. But really cool stuff over here too. Not just necessarily what's in front of the diner. Technically the front of the diner faces Route 38. But again, another cool import. We got a 16 Porsche 911 here. White with a natural colored interior. 911 representing the Porsche brand very well. And here's a black Porsche convertible Carrera 4S. So you've got your four-wheel drive Corvette, Porsche. All-wheel drive is the better knowledge, but better saying, with a manual transmission. So very nice. Porsche had done away with the manuals and then brought them back after all the owners got together and really put a lot of pressure on to bring them back. This is a 2010. This always had the manual available on it. Really cool big Cadillac here with some giant rims on this thing. Vintage of a 1995 Fleetwood sedan. Big, big Cadillac. All right, so now I'm over in our club area. So what we do is we like to bring our cars out and just show them off a little bit as well and present them, but we are not eligible for trophies, nor do we take up parking for the car show. But this is our trail, or our truck that pulls our trailer. This is Tim's Silverado. We got it logoed up with our club logo, and then we've got a row of Corvettes here, and about half of this row is our club car. So we got Howard's Z06 here. Here's my Shadow Gray Coupe. This is one of our associate members with a Mach 1 Mustang. His name is Jim, so we refer to him as Mustang Jim. He's a good guy, comes out to all of our events, but a Mustang with a Corvette Club logo on it. Gotta love that. He gets a lot of razzing from our members, but he gives it right back. So beautiful Z06 by Dave. Another one of our trucks that helps with getting the show set up. This is our club president, Jeff Shaw, done up with a blue with an orange stripe. If you were to say that out loud, you would say it probably wouldn't look very good, but it pulls off very well on this Grand Sport. And he's got a beautiful September 11th theme going on in this car underneath, as well as in the back. In fact, the license plate is Tribute. So really cool tribute to September 11th and so forth, and all of our first responders. Another tribute vehicle or raising awareness is this car owned by Vince and Aiden Lacoli, and log on to their Facebook page. He's actually in a Facebook contest right now with Arilari Wheels, the Cushy Corvette. Aiden's son, Aiden, suffers from Cushing's disease, and the colors of, kind of the marketing behind Cushing's disease is blue and yellow. That's why this rapid blue Corvette is done up with all of the yellow accents, and that's what the flag is flying for as well. So check that out on Facebook. Vince Lacoli and the Corvettes at Carlisle contest for, and there's one of our other members, Tom. He does up a lot of our logos and stuff. You see what's, and here's his car here in Carlisle blue. Tom does up these stickers for us for the original Garden State Corvette Club. Really cool red, white, and blue C6. C8 Corvette. We captured this up at the Corvette Takeover. Now that it's in the sun, hopefully it comes through on camera. But this carbon fiber that you see is red and black. There's a red weave in all of this carbon fiber on the mirror caps, side sills, the blade, the spoiler, the rear diffuser, and it's got a giant AWE exhaust on it. I'm trying to think, it's Nowicki, Jeff Nowicki. Nowicki Motorsports is the one that did up all the carbon fiber custom for this particular C8. Pulls it off very, very nicely with the red and black interior on this Accelerate Yellow. You got a red mist Corvette here with red and black interior. Another Accelerate Yellow member of our club. This is Peter. He's not afraid to drive this thing. He's had this out to Watkins Glen, Sebring, another one at Daytona. So he likes to get his car out and drive it. That's what they're meant for. Beautiful C4 done up in one of the shades of blue. Spin back around. These are some of the spectators and folks that are in the diner. But a couple other Corvette Club members parked along here. We've got a black Grand Sport. This is Jake's car. So chrome wheel with the red caliper behind it on a triple black convertible. Nicely done. And then we got Mike and his 454 with side pipes, yellow convertible with a black top. Really, really cool. You don't see many yellow C4 or C3 Corvettes. Beautiful. I believe Don's car, this is Don's, I believe it's a 94 maybe? White, red interior, chrome wheel. Beautiful C8. One of our new members. How are you? How are you, sir? This is Lynn Corsi. I can't remember, 4-wheel drive, something like that on Instagram. I'll drop it down here below. But beautiful, beautiful job on all the carbon fiber that he's added to this car. Exposed carbon out front, and then he's got a bunch of carbon on the inside as well. But did a nice little wrap job on the roof. Again, carbon along the rear wing. Really, really nicely done. And again, another AWE exhaust system on this car. We've got probably a dozen AWE exhaust systems in our club. In fact, at Corvettes at Carlisle, under the AWE tent, you'll find probably about 6 or 7 of our cars on display there, starting the cars up and letting everybody hear the exhaust note from our AWE exhaust systems. You got your blade silver next to your ceramic matrix gray. ceramic matrix gray black stripe with a sky cool gray interior. Really, really neat combination. And then this is Harry's car. Navy blue metallic, I believe, is the name of the C5 color. But what's cool about it is you've got the magnesium wheels. I think in one of my videos I called them magnetic by mistake. So magnesium wheels on the C5, which you don't see too very often. And that kind of wrapped in another club member's car. Really cool Lincoln Mark 7. So I think, guys, it's just been a fun day here at the Silver Diner. I just want to say thank you to all our sponsors, all the club members, and especially to the Silver Diner for hosting us. But then also a huge thank you to all the men and women of the armed forces and their families that have lost a loved one. And that's what a Memorial Day is all about. So please take a moment today, whenever you're watching this video, to remember those that have served our great country and that have lost their lives. So with that said, thanks for watching this episode of Zippity's Garage.